Welcome to Prime Business. I am Pius Kujubaka. Labour consultant Senior Jabing is calling on employers to conduct thorough assessment of candidates' competence before appointing them roles. This, he says, is essential to avoid disputes related to unfair terminations, especially following probation periods. Now, his comments come in response to the Bank of Ghana's recent justification for terminating the appointments of certain individuals recruited after December 7. Now, speaking to Joy Business, Mr. Jabing emphasized that shared responsibility of both employers and employees is smooth to ensure recruitment and probation processes.
I'm sure that during the induction process, when employees are brought on board, maybe the first few weeks or the first month, they go through induction where they are taught or the policies and procedures and values and structures of the organizations is taught to them, it's told to them. And it is at this point that an employee needs to understand what exactly the employer wants, to understand the role they are supposed to play. And for employers, it is important, really, really important, to check the background of the employee and to assess the competency of the employee properly, so that when you confirm the employee, then exit processes become subject matter of law properly. However, for an employee who takes the probation period for granted, I mean, I've gotten employment, I'm in, and so I can do anything I want, you can become a victim of non-confirmation of employment, and you find yourself out of a job, assuming you resign from a good job and you come to a better job and then you do not perform and get confirmed, then it disrupts your career plans and your career progression. So for both parties, we will say that they should utilize the probation period properly and ensure that they size themselves up well and take decisions in the interest of the organization. Otherwise, then we have bad employees going through and becoming, confirmed employees, or we have a situation where you don't get the right people. And let's always keep in mind that the recruitment and selection process terminates at the point of confirmation after the probation.
The Ghana Investment Promotion Center, GIPC, has announced plans to enforce punitive measures against banks and businesses that fail to register their technology transfer agreements known as the TTAs with the center. Speaking at a stakeholder engagement here in Accra, head of the TTA unit at GIPC, Emmanuel Osei, emphasized the center's commitment to ensuring the timely and efficient registration of all TTAs in accordance with regulatory requirements.
The Technology Transfer Agreement Stakeholders Engagement, organized by the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, served as a platform to discuss recent development in Ghana's TTA compliance framework and regulatory landscape. Head of the TTA unit at GIPC, Emmanuel Osei, emphasized the center's commitment to enforcing compliance.
Technically, if you don't register the agreement with the GIPC, you cannot transfer fees under these agreements. Then if you are found doing that, you can be summary conviction. Yeah, summary conviction against the company that flouts on these laws. Then the GIPC can also revoke your registration with the center. Then the bank that facilitates this kind of transfers to the GIPC in collaboration with the BOG will come out with punitive measures against banks who facilitate the transfers of these fees without recourse to a valid GIPC certificate or an opinion from GIPC indicating that such agreements do not come within the contemplation of the law, so the fees should be allowed to be transferred.
Na Lamley Ollins Lindsay, Director of Legal at GIPC, also emphasized on the need for effective collaboration to enhance TTA registration.
We will seek to liaise very closely with all the regulators so that we are in sync and we harmonize our processes and procedures to make sure that the process is streamlined to the benefit of clients and stakeholders, so that ease of doing business in Ghana is preserved. So the law requires for renewals that the approvals of regulators are received. Now, these regulators are varied across various sectors. They may take quite a bit of time to revert to us, and without receiving those approvals, we can't continue with our process, which causes frustrations to our investors and our clients. We seek to streamline the process so that it's as quick and as efficient as possible.
The technology transfer agreement is required between a Ghanaian incorporated company and a foreign-based entity.
Africa World Airlines has announced the commencement of scheduled flights to Wagadugu, the capital city of Burkina Faso, from July 1. Starting at $290, this will be the cheapest on the market and the most convenient, as travels will be direct, saving time. Now, AWA believes this will improve doing business with the West African sub-region. Now, we have more for you in this report.
Africa World Airlines will fly 3 times to Wagadugu, offering the lowest airfare on the market. The direct flight will mean faster trips, making traveling to Burkina Faso more convenient. According to the management, the decision was inspired by the president's call to build partnerships with neighboring countries. Speaking at a soiree to officially launch the initiative, Godfred Isel, Brands and Communications Manager, said the move is part of AWA's effort to offer services which will serve the needs of its customers.
So first of all, you save 6 to 8 hours. So instead of connecting to other airline or other connecting flights, you save 6 to 8 hours because of the direct route. Aside that too is about the pricing, because our starting rate is $290. Where would you have it? Nowhere than Africa World Airlines. I am the cheapest. I will be the cheapest now and then forever, because one, we've done our feasibility studies. There are lots of factors that goes into this pricing, and hopefully if the dollar will remain the same, this is how our pricing will remain.
Meanwhile, AWA hinted of reducing airfares by the end of June 2025. The move is in line with the cedi's stability against major trading currencies, especially the dollar.
We are currently working on something. Hopefully before the month ends, we'll come up with new reduced fares. As and when it comes up, we invite yours truly, Joy FM, to be the first to, propagate that gospel for us. Yeah.
Burkina Faso's ambassador to Ghana, David Cabre, expressed excitement about AWA's decision to fly directly to Wagadugu.
Today's announcement means that a Burkinabe teacher in Accra can visit elderly parents in Wagadugu for a week. A Burkinabe businessman in Kumasi can attend family celebration without losing weeks of work. Similarly, many Ghanaians who have business interests, family connection, and simply curiosity about Burkina Faso now have convenient access to our country.
AWA's commitment to safety has paid off with an impressive 12-year track record prioritizing passenger safety. The Accra-Wagadugu route becomes the 5th in its West African operations after Lagos, Abuja, Monrovia and Freetown.
Now, the next Joy Business Economic Forum will be held on Wednesday, June 25, on the topic, Ghana at Risk, the Economic Fallout of Distant Conflict, at 9 a.m. here on the Joy News channel. And we have more for you in this report.
The in-studio program is in response to the geopolitical instability in the Middle East as a result of the conflicts between Iran and Israel. The program will assess the effects of the war on global crude prices and the impact on prices of petroleum products at the pumps in Ghana. In addition, the forum will explore how these developments will impact the energy sector, inflation, and economic growth, offering insights into mitigating risks and capitalizing on opportunities. The panel will include economist Professor Godfred Bokpin, President of the Association of Ghana Industries, Dr. Humphrey Eyim-Dake, and Senior Partner of AB and David Ofosu-Dorte. The program will be moderated by the head of Joy Business, Winston Amoa. The program will also be live on all Joy Business socials.
And the date, once again, is Wednesday, June 25. Do make a date. That's it for Prime Business. I am Pius Kojubaka. We have more for you when you log on to myjoyonline.com/business. Daniel is next with Prime Sports.
The platform provided by the Wheels and Home Expo gives opportunity to dealers in vehicles and homes to interact with potential customers to meet their needs. Versus in response to many challenges faced by individuals in acquiring such properties, especially new owners. Divisional Director for Retail and Business Banking at Fidelity Bank, Nana A.C. Aiden Akers, believes that the move will support economic growth as participants have choices on packages to make their mobility easier.
Us as a bank, together with the vendors in the space, insurance companies, and then provide a seamless platform and opportunity for our customers to come and have the opportunity to identify vehicles and homes of their choice, and on the spot provide the financing and special deals and offers for them and make their life simpler, because owning a home or owning a vehicle that gives you mobility is not just an issue of personal preference or choice. It has implications for family stability, for the economics. I mean, if people are mobile, they can get to their jobs easily and become more productive participants in the economy. So for us, it's a really important gap we are filling as a bank in terms of creating this seamless one-stop shop marketplace for vehicles and home ownership in Ghana.
She has also been encouraging potential new car owners to take advantage of the packages on the electric vehicles on display to support the fight against climate change.
Also an opportunity to come out with the family. I've seen some very great vehicles, we have electronic vehicles on display. We've been talking about the whole climate impact, climate change, sustainability. So it's a good opportunity to come out with the family, the kids. You can have a test drive of some of the vehicles. You can see the developers and talk about what's happening in the property industry, ask all your questions, have them answered. So it's really a good opportunity, and we encourage our customers and the public in general to patronize.
The bank is also collaborating with car dealership firms to develop special packages to customers on high purchase.